Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The GoreCast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the Station of Decapitation Without Your Head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, everybody? Hi. It's time for the GoreCast. It's the GoreCast, starring me, I'm Buzz. It's the GoreCast, also starring Carter.
That's me.
Yay, we're here. Welcome. It's Tuesday. You know what that means.
Original versus remake?
Yes. I was also doing Brody Lee's little thing, but he always used to put in his tweets where he was like, "It's Monday, you know what that means. It's Tuesday, you know what that means." So, but yes, it does. It's okay. I will forgive you this time, but next time, 3 whacks with something. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's Tuesday, like Carter said. It is original versus remake, and we got a long. I want to say, I don't know if people have been waiting for it, but a long put off episode. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. We were supposed to do this back in like October or something, or November or sometime, but we didn't do it. But we're doing it now because we promised you things, and eventually we get to them. It might not be what we say.
Tomorrow, next year, it'll be there though.
Yeah. If we tell you something's happening, eventually it will happen. So, no, I don't. But yeah, so we are doing Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I didn't know there was like 82 versions of this movie because.
Well, and that's the sad thing. Like, there's rips of them where it's like it's technically Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but it's like they retitled it something else.
Yeah, it's like Body Snatchers. We're not even going to put the Invasion of the. We're just going to say Body Snatchers. And there's one just called The Invasion or Invasion. It's like just being lazy and not putting the whole title doesn't really change anything.
Pretty much, dude. It's like, what was it? There was Nicole Kidman and an old boy that was playing James Bond.
Pierce Brosnan?
No, the newest.
Daniel Craig?
There we go. They did a kind of a version of Body Snatchers.
Yeah, I kind of looked that up, and I was like, okay, there's one in 93.
The Invasion.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The Invasion, 2007.
There, yeah.
So, like...
Yeah. When you said that, I'm like, duh. 50 whatever versus 78. A dirham. And then I was like, oh, shit. There's like 45 different versions. My bad. I guess I should be a little bit more... I didn't realize there was that many versions. I don't, I wake up and I put my pants on the same way everybody does. One leg at a time. I don't think about Invasion of the Body Snatchers and how many.
Okay, I just jump into both legs. I fall, but
Carter's a little bit more risky, is me.
Right,
he likes to live life on the edge and hurt his face, probably.
Hard to go home,
But yeah, so we're doing I think it was 59?
56.
56 and 78 Invasion of the Body Snatchers, not the piss poor, lame ones from the 90s and the 2000s with your Nicole Kidmans and your Daniel Craig's and whoever's in the 93 version. I don't know. But yeah, How you doing today?
Fine. Apparently, I can't spell snatchers though. Side note, I'm doing some of the media side, so there's a reason I'm for snatchers.
Okay. Carter is doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I just had I can't say it because product placement. I had an energy drink, an unbranded energy drink. I'm feeling it in my veins. So
you feel it in your heart too.
Oh, that's another place that it's felt, but it's in my vein. Once it gets to my heart, it will probably kill me.
Okay, and I didn't know about this one. The Midnight Rider presents as Asylum's invasion of the Pod People. So I mean, there's just so many fucking films out there that are just half-ass using a name to sell a product. Funny.
So I have a feeling this is going to be a new a segment of my programs where I have to tell you to get in because I want to tell Hollywood something. I want to tell Hollywood, you come in here and listen to me real quick. If you want to put me somewhere, I'm just talking to Hollywood. You put me wherever you want.
Oh,
Hollywood.
Yeah, here we go.
Hollywood, sneak in here. I got a bedtime story to tell you. Just come on in. Come on in. Get really close because I'm gonna tell you something. Stop making fucking 80 versions of the same goddamn movie. We don't need it. 78 of them are crappy. Only 2 of them are normally good. Only give me 2. Don't give me 80. Don't rename it. Don't do this. Don't do that. 2 versions. Be done. Fuck you, Hollywood. Thank you. Buzz done.
2 versions?
I don't even really need 2 versions, to be honest with you. But if you must, I mean, Hollywood, you're making me mad.
No, I guess that would be covered by the 2 versions because I always liked the what was it like? You had the Transformers, and then I don't remember what company did it, but it was like called the Transmorphers or some shit. So I always kind of like the sci-fi bump off. You had Asteroid and then like Meteor or some shit.
I don't even know how to respond to that. That's how. Yeah, the way I'm going to respond is I'm. Sorry, I was all burpy and I didn't want to burp on the thing. All right, we got news after that rant. And as per request, because Giz said my news segments are tough to watch, I'm going to be professional, motherfucker.
Wow, I missed that.
Professional YouTuber here. Take some notes, ladies and germs. News story number 1. It's kind of bad that we're going to this part because it's sad because people died. As I'm laughing, it's not a good story to start off with the silliness. No, I'm good.
Here we go.
Because remember, professional YouTuber. Serious story here. We lost I don't know if it's an icon because I've only known him from a couple movies, but he's old.
Been in a bunch of shit.
Mr. Hale Holbrook passed away over the weekend, I believe. I don't think it's the last couple of days. He was known in the horror genre. He was known for being in The Fog and Creepshow. He was 95 years old. I don't know the details of his death. Don't know if it was just natural causes, COVID. Anytime somebody dies now, it's like, oh, it's got to be COVID related. So
I don't know. I'm thinking it was the 95 part.
That might be. 95 sounds very ripe. So he lived a great life. I mean, like I said, he was in some movies. I mean, I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he lived a great life, but he was in movies.
That's a good actor, though. Like, that's definitely, he did a lot of good shit.
He was also in other horror films such as The Ritual from 1977, The Unholy from 1988, Hush from 1998, and he was in one episode of the television program The Outer Limits, which was in 2000.
Oh.
Research.
Yeah,
professional YouTube.
Yeah, Katie just kind of wants to point out that in all caps, how dare you? He was an icon.
It's customary that I piss people off, so we're on track for a usual episode.
Professional, you have to be open minded. Maybe he was an icon. Maybe he wasn't.
Some people, he might not have been an icon. I don't know your life.
You're good.
I don't know your life. You might not think he's an icon. Everybody doesn't have the same views. That's what makes us human beings. We have different views and things. Was he an icon? Most likely, yes. I mean, I'm being yelled at, being told that he is. Yes. Yeah, and his death was reported via multiple media outlets. So, yes, he was a legend. I'm just speaking for the people who may not think he is.
Right,
So,
right.
you can, I like I said, I have a Twitter and an Instagram. If you have problems, at me there. Professional YouTuber.
Oh shit!
Go ahead. You smear anything on that you want. Also, we have the I don't know if he was in any horror movies. I don't know. Dustin Diamond also passed away. He may have been in horror movies.
No,
Okay. Well, he was Saved by the Bell though. And
he was by a lot of Saved by the Bells because there were so many branch offs, like the college years,
yes.
like that.
Katie, I'm not sure if you think he's an icon, so I don't want to offend anybody, but the goddamn icon Dustin Diamond passed away.
Yeah, well, he's that like special category of icon. Like he kept himself in so much chaos, he was always relevant, if that makes sense. Because he kept himself busy with all of the spin-offs of Saved by the Bell. I think like college years, Jack and Katie got married, whoever the fuck they were. Like he kept himself relevant in the series and stuff like that, and then he kept himself relevant in the news. He was always kind of, Brie, it was cancer. He always kind of kept himself in the fucking news one way or the other. You know, he even joined, what was that? Like I think VH1 had like a weight loss show. He wound up on that motherfucker.
Celebrity Fit Camp, I think.
I think so, right. But he wound up on that motherfucker. Like, he always found a way to kind of keep himself in the news. Like, when that of him came out, like that whole thing, then his memoir. So.
He also did have a really great mugshot from when he went to jail. So.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people were pissed that he wasn't in the newest relaunch of Saved by the Bell, but I had heard like money was kind of the issue. So I don't know.
Because according to Giz, he was a porn icon. So that's what he said in the chit chats. Scroll up. It was a couple.
I didn't.
So in all seriousness, rest in peace, Mr. Hellbrook and Mr. Dustin Diamond. I almost said Screech.
Because it was at a really young fucking age, so.
Yes. So news bit number 2, Heather Langenkamp. Well, I'm really failing at the professional news stories right now. Heather. Yeah. As the episode goes along, go from professional, semi-professional, rookie. Just keep changing it as my hiccups happen, and we'll see where I end at the end. We'll see where I'm at by the end of the episode. Heather Langenkamp is back. I don't know if she's done much horror since, times of the Nightmares of the Elm Streets, but she's coming back to a horror series on Netflix. It is called The Midnight Club, which is based on a 1994 novel written by Christopher Pike. Have you read that book before, Carter?
No, because it's.
Do you want to know what the book is about?
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, good, because I wrote it down just in case you wanted to, because professional. The book takes place at a a hospice for terminal ill teens. A group of patients begin to get what? I was reading. Don't interrupt me, damn it.
I was talking to Johnny more than you, so
Okay. Good.
I ranked him down to like semi-professional.
Okay. A group of patients begin to gather at midnight to share scary stories. Ooh, spooky. They eventually make a pact that whichever of them dies, round, baby, right round.